Welcome to Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, coming at you from beautiful Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, winner of the Jiffy Lube Golden Lubey Award 2003 for excellence in automotive care.
Oh, that lube.
That was also like, which lube is that?
I think they just made a mistake and mailed the award to the wrong people, because I don't remember signing up for any sort of Jiffy Lube oil changing.
I think Facebook did it for you, I think.
No, I don't have a vehicle, so it was probably an error, but it's one of my most dearest possessions, my Golden Lubey.
It'll go up next to the Waffle House Award.
Facebook and Google know every time you Google search lube, and they see it and they record it.
So, we have a guest player joining us today. So, who are you?
Lorem. I'm Lorem. I'm a rogue thief. And I'm an elf from
Waterdeep. Waterdeep, we'll say.
Yeah, Waterdeep, yeah.
Large metropolis. But in real life, your name is?
Oh, I'm Stanton. My real name is Stanton, yeah.
How long have you lived in Cambodia?
I've lived here for 4 years. Love it here. Came for a little bit and then just never left. You kind of just stick around.
I've heard that one before, yeah. Kind of same here. We visited. We were thinking, oh, maybe we'll go back to America. Came here like first night. We were saying maybe we'll stay a bit longer.
Yeah.
And that was 2.5 years ago as well.
That was 9 years ago for me.
Totally different city 9 years ago, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
It's definitely just 4 years ago.
Say better or worse?
Both.
I think that's the only true answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't be too nostalgic.
Less traffic, but fewer roads.
Yes.
So basically the same.
Sure like having the new roads, but everyone's driving on them too much. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So, where we left off, they had just defeated a powerful, angry as hell mummy lord. He briefly dropped our friend Feather Marshall. This close to dying via mummy's curse, but quick action by Adrian that just was not filmed ended up curing him of the mummy's curse, and he's sort of a little shaky, a little bit beaten up maybe, but back with the group, he's conscious again. And passing through the mummy's lair, they found themselves at a great swamp, basically. A totally, no?
Big giant.
Giants first.
Oh shit, you're right, I totally forgot the giants. Passing through the mummy's lair, they encountered some very strange, kind of trippy stone giants. Maybe stoned stone giants, who knows. But I'm trying to think, you guys got past them pretty easily. You didn't end up having to fight them.
Summoned pixies
Yeah.
and confused them.
Yeah, you were able to just totally shoot them down with the power of pixies. Pixie power. You made short work of the stone giants, left them alive in their lair, though, to carve their story for all eternity.
So we didn't want to interrupt the story. She likes a good story.
She does, and who knows, maybe someone will come across that later and learn a bit about stone giants back in the day, who knows.
Yeah.
Belongs in a museum. And after that, then you guys passed through to this great swampy realm that you
underground.
Yeah, underground swamp lit with giant crystals hanging overhead.
Up on a ledge.
Mm-hmm. On a steep ledge. I did draw a little map of the area if you guys want to look through that at all.
Where are we on that thing?
You start down here. So you're stepping out onto a vast cliffside.
Should we describe ourselves to Stanton?
Sure. Yeah, we should take a minute and introduce who the characters are. That makes sense. So go ahead and let Stanton know who you are, what you're playing.
Stuff, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm Bull. I am a Azamar Paladin, and I'm a Paladin of Kalumpura, who is the neutral god of death.
So big, creepy, tanky
Yeah, what do you look
guy.
like?
So what's an Azamar? Oh, Azamar is
ASMR.
Matches. Azamar is raised that has some angelic blood in it. So I occasionally get like messages from
It's almost like a Nephilim light.
Down here.
It's a Nephilim light.
I
forgot to show you last night.
Smaller
Crown and jewelry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
more beautiful than my race is supposed to. And I am quite a bit larger as well. Yeah.
This is
And every now
giraffe.
and then I explode into a force of light, and anything within a certain radius of me takes damage.
Including us.
Yes. And me.
And you.
Yeah.
Just hurts everybody.
Yes. I play Zembri. Zembri is a halfling, so she's little. But I'm about 45 years old, so I'm not like that big. You know, I'm a grown-up woman, but I'm not that big. I probably get to about his knee, if you wanna, like, he's huge, so yeah. And I am a druid, which means that every now and again I change into animals.
Like a nature wizard.
Yeah.
Flying snakes.
And I summon flying snakes, and I foil the DM's plot
Constantly.
constantly.
She's
My absolute accent, you know, like
What?
go.
Oh, really?
She is like the powerhouse of the group sometimes, I think. Kind of carries the team on her back.
Yeah.
All those textbooks.
Also because I have the most healing magic, for some reason. Even though we have, well, okay, like
Yeah, he's
the
got
person
the
who uses the healing magic the most, because other people disappear constantly.
She has better
Okay.
a perfect attendance record.
I have.
She gets,
There you go.
she gets a certificate at the end of the day.
I get a plaque.
Yeah, so my character is Jason Winthrop. I'm around, let's say, 5'11" or so like 180 centimeters, maybe a little bit taller than that.
187 meters?
180 centimeters.
Centimeters.
Yeah.
It's tall.
Sort of like
Metric
longish,
is a tricky
curly blonde hair, and I look human, just a little bit hairier. So basically, we're kind of like good werewolves, more or less. And I'm a ranger, so good with tracking and all that type of stuff like that. I also have a bit of cleric healing magic, and I've known Zambri for a while, and then ended up with these weirdos.
Yeah, the rest of the group kind of fell together.
Team Shadow. I'm Feather Marshall. I'm a Shadow Monk. I'm about 4 foot high. I got like a black kimono on, bald head, big beard. So
Dwarf.
me, just short dwarf. Yeah. Spears and daggers and things. I'm going to be shooting around the battlefield all the time. I've got like teleport from shadow to shadow sort of thing.
We're messing up the bosses before they can get too dangerous.
Yeah.
Until the boss
Or
is
dying.
My name is Aki. My character's name is Aki. I'm a Wanti, pretty much a humanoid. I'm human looking, but I've got snake blood in me. I'm a shadow sorcerer, which also deals with demon packs. So I'm the only evil character in the group. However, I'm emotionless, cold, but Team Shadow, he's my moral compass here. So I always look to him to let me know if I'm doing something right or if it's like really evil. Because I'm trying to go on a certain path here.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
He has a picture.
Ooh.
And this is my demon imp, who is usually invisible and follow me around all the time.
And annoying.
Yes. Yes, he likes to steal and do bad things.
Cause mayhem.
I think Buddy's warming up to Zembri though.
Yeah.
He listens to Zenbri mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so funny.
No one else talks to him.
And as for you, how you know these guys, you've only met them somewhat recently. You were delving into this dangerous tomb and were stopped by kind of a puzzle. The wizard woman that was leading your group, she was kind of stuck by it for a while. They arrived, they helped you defeat some drow, some evil dark elves. They helped you through the mummy's tomb and past the stone giants. So your two groups are kind of working together with the understanding that once you find this ancient, powerful artifact, you're going to travel together and take it back to the Wizarding College. So that's where you sit with them, basically. From then, it's like, oh, are they marks? Are they friends? That's up to you to decide, you know? Yeah. So I had a little prepared part for when you guys enter the swamplands. I think we kind of talked about it a little bit last time, but we'll restart from entering the swamp. Stepping through the doorway, a huge swamp stretches as far as the eye can see. Steep stone cliffs ring the swamp. Huge bats wheel about overhead and fly in and out of tunnels dotting the cliff sides. The center of the swamp is dominated by a large pool of dark water, and on that water, the faintest shapes of a village, sitting on the surface. Like a diorama, it sits unmoving in this pool of dark brackish water. To the east, great piles of stone rise above the swamp. Huge blocks carefully stacked atop one another and arrayed in a half circle. They surround what looks like a temple or a castle carved into the wall. But directly in front of you, a steep rocky cliff leading to leagues of humid, murky swamps lays ahead. So that's where you are. You're on a cliffside, the wind kind of whipping at you, raising this kind of putrid, swampy smell up to you guys. I'd say you are maybe 100, 200 feet up from the swamp. So it's a steep drop down. And it kind of rings the entire massive space that, as far as you can see. I'd say you can probably see about halfway at the furthest through the map from where you are.
Can we walk down the cliff? Or is it like...
It's like, yeah, like a
sheer.
plateau,
Okay.
kind of,
Okay.
I guess would be a better description. It's a steep plateau.
We look to either side. Can we see a path going down? Or anything?
Looking around, you do not see anything like that.
Can I just look around and see if there's any of these bats close-ish?
They are keeping their distance from you. They are kind of, you see them off in the distance, above, they're whirling far overhead.
I'd like to cast Speak with Animals to try and get their attention.
I didn't consider that possibility. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, yeah.
Cast the spell.
Speak with Animals.
Mishap! Your face explodes. No. They don't have mishaps in D&D. That's more like a Warhammer kind of thing.
Well, they do wild magic.
So, I'm just going to try and get their attention.
So you climb up on the broom and kind of
Yeah.
get within speaking distance. They
Yes.
tend to try and keep their distance from you. They're trying to avoid
What do you
you
say?
as you rise up. But you can kind of shout and get their attention. What do you
Just
say?
quickly, when you say giants...
I'd say
pterodactyl.
wingspan, maybe from that side of the room to that side of the room.
Pretty big.
So really big bats.
Pretty big bats, yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, guys. Not trying to infringe on you or anything. I just wonder if you could give me a bit of help.
They kind of wheel around you, I guess, for a bit, circling you. They think, what is this? Food? Talking food?
I have.
Are you a bat?
I'm not a bat, but you know I can fly. It's this little thing that I'm sitting on lets me fly.
They can't see you very well. Blind as bats. No, they they ask your question and be on your way. Strange bird food.
We're kind of stuck in the ledge there. Do you know of a way down? And we're actually trying to find this dragon that's sort of locked up here. Have you guys come close to it all?
Ooh, the dragon! No, we stay away from the dragon. Goodbye.
Just what sort of direction is it in?
Far away. We stay far away from the dragon.
What, does anything else bother you down here?
The long ones, the millipedes.
Millipedes?
They're hard to eat sometimes.
I see. Would you know of an easier way to get down the cliff there? I mean, I know you can fly, but
Fly down.
I can fly, but not all of my companions can.
Teach them.
That's going to be hard. Is there anything in that cliff that we need to worry about? These millipedes on that cliff?
Maybe on the vines. I don't know.
Okay. I don't have anything really soft for you to eat, but I've got these rations. Just say thanks.
Blah!
No,
Away! Brothers, fly away!
thank you
Back
for your
home!
help. Thank you for your help. So I come back down, and yeah, the bats say there's like giant millipedes or something in this area, and there might be some on these vines. So we just need to keep our eyes out as we scale down. They couldn't really help too much. They're just bats, but you know, we can might climb down, or maybe I can like attach a rope and sort of fly down. You guys can.
Why don't you just take us down one by one on the broom?
It's gonna take a long ass time, but I mean we can
I
do
need you
that.
to
Yeah, we're not in that much of
Probably-
a hurry.
I think that'd be best. I could perhaps cast a fly spell a couple times. Elvira chimes in, the wizard leader Elvira, but it might be better to save my magic for more pressing matters than just speeding up our time by a few minutes.
Yeah. The one more thing, the bats said that Noxus is pretty far away. They kind of tend to stay away from the dragon, which is understandable.
It's a green dragon. They're temperamental beasts.
Interesting. All right. Well, who wants to go first?
Well, I don't need to go on the broom because I can just walk down.
Okay.
Millipedes.
You can jump
He was
down.
talking about
I'll go
millipedes.
Oh, it's
So
a bit
you're
high for
walking
me.
down
I
like-
know, but when I get spotted,
Nothing higher than it
like,
was last
if I need to, I can just stay a little bit higher up.
Alright,
wait
so-
for you guys.
That's the plan, though. You're gonna walk down with your spider cloak,
I can walk
and you're
down.
gonna fly people down one by one.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's a perfectly sensible plan. So I would say you're able to get down to the swamp without not being attacked or anything. Now, this swamp is a huge grove of mangrove trees, basically. Huge orchard? Mangrove trees? I
Yeah,
guess?
orchard.
Yeah, an orchard of mangrove trees. Thick, the tangly vines kind of impede your movement, and beneath the trees, all manner of creatures could be hiding, either in the thick branches of the foliage or under the water, which rises about to your knees, maybe
Chin.
waist.
No, I don't know.
She can get on my shoulders. Can I get on my
I'll
shoulders?
just,
You're not particularly tall
I know,
either.
I'm a little bit taller than
I'll
this.
just go through the trees. Like, I have
Okay.
roots and shit like that. I don't know. That doesn't bother me.
Elvira just kind of walks along the surface of the water.
Jesus.
I'll be on the broom. If anybody wants to like coast along the broom with me, that's fine.
Zembrick, get on the broom with Jesse.
Oh, it's cool. I'm great. I don't mind going through the trees.
All right, just try and follow me, guys. You
You're
won't
not a
be
monkey.
slowed down. Just let me keep my eyes open. Can I do? I want to find the safest path for everyone.
Yeah, we don't get our movement impeded if we follow you, right?
As I'm going through the trees and stuff, I'm looking for like bugs and shit that I haven't seen before.
I'm looking for centipedes.
Keeping an eye out for the centipedes because, like, if you came and told us about the centipedes, I definitely want to see these or millipedes, whatever, so that I can maybe turn into one eventually.
Smile on your face.
Yeah,
Good
just like-
about them. Just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, a new thing that I can turn into. Yeah, that's like
Add it to your bank.
exactly.
So where are we going? Are we headed towards the middle?
Yeah, well, that's what I was kind of. There were a few landmarks you were
Yeah.
able to make out.
Just this and this,
directly, yeah, those two.
I was going to say, it doesn't make sense to go to the middle and then double back. I think we should check out the temple in the east first.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are we trying to be stealthy? Do I need to cast without a trace?
I think that,
I think everything we do should be stealthy, right?
I think that makes sense.
Okay, then everybody held around, and I cast without a trace. How many people are we?
Well, let's see. There.
Oh, never mind, I can't. I don't have it prepared.
That's okay. We can
Let's
just
see.
do it
Their
right
group
there.
is 1, 2,
I
3,
can
4,
do it.
5. So 5 NPCs. Well, 4 NPCs and 1
That's
guest
fine.
player.
We'll just try to be quiet.
So
Okay.
we'll just
Yeah, I don't
make our
waste
way
my
stealthily.
key.
I would say if you slow down a bit, you can be a bit stealthier. Now, you on the other hand are kind of looking for these insects. So I would say, making your way up through the tree lines, you do find a group of them, a whole family of them, making their way down on their creepy little legs, down the branches towards you.
Are these reskinned giant centipedes or?
Yeah, basically they're going to be beefed up giant centipedes.
Okay, I'm gonna stash
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's just a cat. So. You want both.
And like I said, they're making their way towards you quickly, probably hungrily.
Oh, cool. Okay. So they see me as soon as I see them.
Yes. I would say there isn't any surprise involved in this, really.
They're coming towards all of us?
Her, up in the trees.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so what I do is I say, hey guys, I found some!
And we'll roll initiative.
Cool.
Alright.
All of us?
Just her.
Okay.
Can I teleport to you as soon as I can?
17.
12.
As soon as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let a round happen with them, and then you guys can react in
So
whatever
I
order
did
you'd
say
like.
that I was keeping my eyes open for stuff. But can I just see if there's anything else like lurking or moving in the swamp? I can make the check if you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Perception,
got a perception
or
check.
survival?
Gonna watch for extra
Oh,
dangers.
come on.
So you don't really you don't notice
Back
anything
of my
else.
head.
See nothing.
You're just quite distracted. Other things on your mind. So, you go first. I would say there are about 6 of these giant millipedes.
Are they all like right next to each other?
I would say spread around the main
Okay.
trunk of the tree.
I'm looking for the biggest one.
Alright?
And I'm going to cast Produce Flame on it.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, yes! I can roll again. Halfling luck. Oh, yes. 21 to hit. No, 23 to hit. Should have
23? Yeah.
hit.
That will certainly hit. It hits right between its, spiky chitinous plates or whatever, and does how much damage?
2d8. 6.
6 damage? Okay.
Just a question. Like this is like a multi-class question now. When like your cantrip damage goes up at certain levels, that's based on the class or based on your character level?
What are you talking about?
I would Google that.
Yeah,
again.
just Google
The
that.
cantrips?
Google
No,
that.
that's your
Because I don't want to
class.
look at the multi-classing
Yeah.
part right now in the
Per
book.
class,
We're in the
not
middle of
per
something.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's total hit dice level. So if you're 5/5, that's your 10.
Sweet. Okay, nice. That means that's much more damaging now. Awesome.
I would still Google it though, just to make
Yeah.
double sure.
Yeah.
So, you do your damage to it. Is that your whole action?
That is my
Alright.
action. I don't move.
They swarm down around you, trying to just completely cover you in centipede. Or
Oh,
millipede.
perfect.
I keep saying centipede.
Yeah, sorry.
They're millipedes.
That's my fault. Okay.
So, they will make their attacks.
Okay, do it.
You can spray juice in your eyes.
Alright, so it looks like of the first 3 attacks, let's see, one of them hits, the rest miss, which is very lucky.
Okay.
And it, as he said, squirts some boiling hot poison in your face.
Cool. I have resistance to poison.
Well, that is very lucky. It does 15 damage. So 7 damage.
7 damage. Cool beans.
The next 3 will attack you.
Cool.
Oh, man. Very
7.
Shit. And that is a d12.
very cool creature.
Alright, so once again, only one more hit.
Okay.
This one will clamp down with a bite attack.
Alright.
And that is another 10 damage physical, though. So that is the millipedes. Now, you guys hear this ruckus erupting in the trees above. Like, hey guys, I found them! Ah! It burns!
Not that much.
What was it?
Who would like to act first?
I would like to act.
Alright, what do you do?
I would like to use a stealth attack.
Alright, so you're going to try to climb the tree and sneak attack one of them. So I would say give me a dexterity check for climbing that tree. Nice
So what do I
and
get?
stealthily.
D12.
D20.
D20. Okay.
And then add your
Oh, shit.
dexterity modifier.
Okay,
Plus
so
4.
plus 7.
So it's
Okay.
11.
11.
Yeah.
And let's see, for acrobatic. So yeah, so that's plus 7. So what was the total again?
11.
It was
Plus-
11, yeah.
Alright, so I would say you're able to climb up to the tree, but it's slippery. It takes you, well, no, yeah, you can still do your attack. Whatever, go for it. So you climb up the tree and you attack the closest millipede.
Yes.
Yeah. So roll your d20.
it's
I've added it into
so
it's
that-
a magic weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've already added it. Yes.
So go ahead and strike with your rapier. The first one. See? 9 plus 8. So that'll totally hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so that's a D8.
Plus
46.
plus a D4.
Oh, no.
Sorry. So hit the D4.
Does he get
For
the
damage?
sneak? Does he get the sneak attack?
Yes.
Plus
yes.
46.
Okay, I'll roll that one first. So that's
3 plus 2 is 5.
5 damage.
5 plus 4 is
And
9.
9. Okay.
And then you need to roll your sneak attack.
This is where being a rogue becomes awesome, is
Yes.
getting to roll sneak attack dice.
Everything
So that
goes
was 9
flat.
9
and 10, 15. Oh,
Okay.
9 plus 9. This 14, 15 plus 9, right?
Yep.
So
So
24.
you actually did just enough damage to kill the first one that she just struck with her produce flame. So you're hanging off of the one tree branch, hanging with one tree branch and striking these millipedes with the other, trying to draw their attention away. Who wants to act next?
I'm on the broom, so I want to just, I guess, see them from there. I want to fly as close as I can. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on one of the ones. Did she injure only one or more than one?
Just the one and it's
Only
dead
one is
now.
dead.
Yeah.
So I will cast Toll the Dead on another one. It needs to make a Wisdom save, DC 14.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, so it fails
Alright.
because it has negative wisdom.
Hit the toll.
So my eyes start glowing like this. It's like a weird sort of like sparkly black glow, and then I just point my hand out, and you hear this boom, and this thing just ends up taking this necrotic damage.
Alright?
11 necrotic damage,
Nice.
and I'm not going to bonus action anything. That's it.
What's that next? So you teleport up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Next to her, where I can hit something as well.
Alright, go for it.
They cold-blooded?
Are bugs cold-blooded?
I wouldn't have known anyway. I'll still go the dagger out.
Alright.
It's okay.
We don't. Does that
Uh,
include other animals? It's insects. Does it?
They don't warm themselves up. They have to look for them.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm not using the spear anymore. It's
Alright.
okay, I'm using the dagger. Advantage on my attack. 21
21
for the
hits.
first hit.
Totally misses the one.
10 on the second hit.
10 doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay, so damage on the first one. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, on the one that he just hit.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Better just focus him down, Alright, so who has not acted yet? Alright, so for climbing the tree.
Oh, no, I'm not climbing the tree.
Same.
I'm standing there watching this. I'm like trying to find a dry spot. And I'm like,
It's just
Hopefully one of them drops down at me.
hugging the tree.
So you're gonna hold an attack action, I guess. Yes.
I mutter some words under my breath, and a ball of shadow appears in my hands. As I pull my hands apart, they turn into two balls of shadow and fly off towards the boss.
Elder class.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
10 each.
it's plus 80, so 16 and 15.
16 and 15. They both hit. Yeah, bastard. Does no one care about the millipede's feelings?
Deals 20 points of damage.
They're not their numbers.
So are you hitting the one that was already hit?
Yeah.
Alright, so you... Wait, let's tell me the damage for each
20.
individual one.
Each individual one is 8 points, and the other one is 12 points.
12. So okay, so you kill one of them with the 12.1, and you hit another one with the extra attack. You guys are tearing these things apart. So two dead millipedes just clump next to Akul. Is like, nope, those are dead. Those are still dead ones.
Scratching at the bar.
He's just carving.
don't have fights that are high up.
Carving that.
Is that? Did you say that's close to his voice? Guys, I'm a Red Romano.
It's canon
in my free time.
Now it's canon.
I'm trying to imagine how annoying that would be having Ray
Ray Romano is just well. I shouldn't handle people. I don't like his voice. It's pretty.
What about Kermit the Frog? What about his voice?
He's awesome. He's a frog.
Alright, so moving on. It's your turn. You go.
yeah, me
I think because you all went.
Yeah.
No, they are still.
No. This round, the millipedes haven't gone yet.
Yes, they did. They attacked you.
Yeah, Yeah.
Then
Now
they
it's you
acted.
again, then it's the
I'm
millipedes.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad.
No problem.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna produce flame again,
Alright,
and
hit the injured one.
yeah, hit the one that's the closest to me.
Alright.
Whatever. Like I think they're all around me, so it doesn't matter. Ah! Sorry, my
You
bad.
gonna take that?
Nah, roll on the table.
Never.
Oh,
And she has to pay in $5.
That's a hit.
So that'll be 22. Yeah.
Yep.
And the damage is 8. Come on, 8.
That's close to an 8.
Yeah, right?
11 damage. Alright. No problem. So it is the millipede's turn now. So the one that you just hit with the flame, it twists around and falls off you to the ground below. Ah, cool. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still alive. Just is wriggling around at your feet now in the water.
It's 15 and 5.
The 15 hits. I'm gonna go ahead and use all my spell slots on this smite.
Which of your 12 giant weapons are you going to use?
It's 7.
7 damage. Alright.
Yeah, you just drop all your weapons on top of it.
Oh,
That's
that's
nice.
10 damage.
I was like, you only have +2 to.
Alright, so it's almost dead then. So, Millipede's turn. They are going to continue biting at. Well, one of them's going to strike out toward Lorem, the character that I wrote and named and cannot remember the. So, first attack. He tries to shoot some hot poison in your face. What is your AC?
Wait.
15? Right, so he does hit. That is 3d6 poison damage. So, 6, 9, 10 damage.
Plus your strength from
Yep.
Minus damage?
no, proficiency was on damage, but it's a +3 weapon.
Let's see. That was one of them. Next one is going to continue trying to eat Zenbri's face off. So, what is your AC again?
15.
15. So he does hit with a bite attack. 9 damage.
Sweet.
And the third one will attack for the marshal. Since he popped up there.
Is that ninja move?
The guy behind you. That's the
What is
thing.
your AC?
16.
16. That
On a-
is
on a good
actually
day.
a hit on a good day. It's a windy day though, so it hits.
Damn it.
Let's see. So that is 8, 9, 9 poison damage
Half, because I'm resistant.
because you are a dwarfy dwarf. Real dwarf.
4 or 5. Go up or down?
5. You take 5.
Right. So that is the Millipede's turn. Who wants to go next? You guys can still just pick who wants to go.
I'll stab it.
Right.
The other one just hit me, I think.
One that hit you. Go for it.
And 2 hits. 11 and 20.
20 hits, 11 misses.
12 damage.
12 damage. Solid. Alright, who wants to go next?
How many are left?
There are 4 left.
Would I
One
be
is
able
nearly
to-
dead.
Would I be able to fly a little bit closer so
Oh.
I can?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Can I get within like 5 feet of 3 of them?
No.
I don't think so.
2 of
because they're
them.
all spread out.
5 feet within 2.
Yeah.
2 of them. That's fine. All right. So I'll fly that close, and then I will start glowing this beautiful moonlight color and speak some word in Sylvan that means burn. If anybody actually has a Sylvan.
Like, yo, mama's so
Virus.
fat, but
And then
gonna be like
yeah,
Virus or
they'll take radiant damage from Word of Radiance. Those
Okay.
2, they need to make a con save, DC 14.
14. Cha-cha. One of them passes, one of them fails.
Okay, so only one of them takes 2d6 radiant damage, but the other one takes nothing. But has the one that I've damaged taken any damage yet?
No. I'd say 2 of them are still healthy, so
Cool.
maybe you hit one of the healthy ones.
Alright, 6 damage.
6
radiant
damage. 6 damage. So,
bonus action.
and
Bonus action. I just want to wolf out beast hide.
alright, are you sure? You guys are pretty handily taking care of these guys.
I know, it just bumps up my AC just in case of the
So you
spray.
have a
or
limited
whatever.
number of changes?
3 per day. I've used 1 so far.
Alright, well, if you want to, yeah, whatever makes you happy. So, I forgot though. There's the one that's by your feet that you just stabbed. He's going to try and squirt poison up at you. I forgot about his turn.
He spits in your eye.
Your AC is pretty high though, right?
Yeah, 16.
16. Not just piddles against your breastplate. No big deal.
No, it's not.
This is gross. This is why I never want to have children. So you guys can continue in the order. You
12 and
went.
20.
You went.
12 and 20. 12, I guess, misses.
12 misses. 20 hits.
20, he takes 12 damage.
12 damage.
You're not
What?
Legolas.
As I fire more shadow
You can be
bolts.
Legolas if you want.
So how many arrows can I shoot at once? Can I shoot like 3 at the same time?
Nah, just the one, but you can still get the sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I can still do sneak attack even though they've already seen me?
But isn't he next to
Yeah, you just need to be next to an ally. So within 5, it needs to be within 5 feet of a
So
friendly
this-
character.
Because you're close to me, you're getting sneaked.
Yeah.
Okay.
They should call it sneaky attack.
Yeah, I think that would work a little better, actually. That's a little more
I like
descriptive.
the description of a way that it's not a sneak attack, it's a precision attack. I like that way of reading it better.
Companion assistance.
Yeah. So
Okay.
go ahead, you
I
can
would like to do a companion assistance.
companion assistant attack coming right up. Go ahead, roll the d20.
Something in rehab.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you get him, and you can do your sneak attack damage and stuff too.
So my sneak attack damage I need to...
So go ahead and roll the weapon damage first.
Damage, a D8 and a D4.
D8, D4. Oh, those are the
Oh,
best.
that's cocked.
Oh no!
Ages.
This one I'll keep it right.
Yep. Cool. So 9 damage plus
Forever, man.
Plus 4. So 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And then 4 of these.
And then 46 extra, yeah, on top of that. Basically, for low HP targets, you can just one hit kill almost all of them.
Nice rolls.
So that's 8, 13, 14.
14? Okay. Ooh, still alive, but barely. Let's say you sliced it in half and the top part is still wriggling around trying to bite people and spit out the last of its poison sac at everyone.
It's okay.
So, who would like to go next? You can finish off that last one, I think. Shouldn't be too hard. Unless he's just a real wascally wabbit. Well, that one's a 20, so
Yeah.
So you got 2 attack. Yeah? You got 2.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I don't
yeah.
think I'm gonna need it.
you're not gonna need 2 if one
That's
hits.
3 sessions in a row with the...
Critical hit.
No.
Nice.
Okay,
I started you on a
78 damage to
so-
this
Using it
millipede.
on a millipede that was gonna die anyway.
The poison sac.
It was an old millipede too. He was only 2 days from retirement.
Aww.
This was his
Almost
last
had his
case.
golden watch.
I've been too old for this shit.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
The last words that leave his lips are Barbara, and you just
Look after the kids.
no. So
24.
Danny Millipede. Never.
so it shoots out a little bit of acid at you. It kind of annoys you a little, and you just take him out. Come on, bring him down here, guys. More millipedes. Come on, guys, more millipedes. No, that's a terrible joke. Moving on.
What we need is a paladin that sounds
Has
like
anybody
Bobcat.
not gone yet? I think everyone's gone. So it is Flitt's
The
turn.
guy from police.
He shot his wad off. His shadow wad.
Okay, so I'm gonna just fire again.
Produce flame, yeah. I think you can definitely finish.
Dang.
There's 2 of them that are very weakened.
Oh, nice. I hit it.
You're bringing the Dasani water then.
Go fire away.
Let's see if we can get to it. No, fucking 6.
6 damage.
Yep.
Alright, so you just burn one away and its charred body falls into the water near the trunk of the tree. There are 2 of them left. The one that is cut in half, wriggling around, is going to try to make another poisoned attack at our rogue, our elvish rogue. Oof, hits. That one is fucked. That is 13 damage.
13.
Yes, 13 poison damage. Straight right, all over your face and shoulder and such. And the second one is attacking Feather Marshal, I believe. Or no, it's attacking you. You just did a big old magic attack. Makes sense. Your AC is
17 right
17,
now.
so he does hit. sprays a shot of poison off in your general direction,
I
doing
thought you were going to say spray poison my genitals for a second.
genitalia. It just melts it right off. 12 damage.
Okay.
So many genital references.
And then, so I was sitting right on my genitals, right? But I couldn't get up because I was strapped into the carnival ride. Let's just say that tilt-a-whirl became a real trigger for me later on in life. Never been able to look at them the same. So, that was the millipede. So you guys can do your turns however you'd like. Still.
I'd like to go first.
Alright?
And I want to do an attack, but I don't want to do damage. I actually want to try and use my underarm attacks to knock one off down to him like he asked.
Like alley-oop him.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
2, I was going to make 3.
So this is the healthier looking one still, but you can try to knock him right off.
Yeah. 17 is the lowest one on all 3 of my attacks.
Well, they all
I just
hit.
want to knock. Okay, so do
I guess
strength check or what?
Yeah, we'll do like an opposed
Okay.
strength check. So 3 times, so you just have to win once.
Okay.
Alright,
15.
you win.
Okay. One lands next to you.
Right next to
I was
Akul.
about to say, as it's falling, I'm trying.
Slice it like a
No,
pinata.
it's still on the way down.
This is great.
Go for it.
I love the visualization
Heads up!
here.
I get to re-roll this because it's a great weapon. If I can.
There you
Oh,
go.
you remembered!
Hey, it's a miracle. Hey,
Yeah.
2 hits.
Sorry.
Yeah.
2 solid hits right on this flailing millipede.
You're like ninja sword.
No, my daughter's recitalist tonight.
Okay, so the first one is 14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Alright,
And the second one is 14 as well.
14 more damage. Hell yeah, so you just sliced this thing right in half as it falls. It's twitching around in the water, and you sink your blade down with the second attack, just
Nice
silencing
one.
it forever. It will never see his daughter fail its elementary school recital.
Yes, all 2,000 of them.
There's one half of a millipede scurrying around all over the tree bark around you two. Have you gone yet?
I think I can get one.
No. I think me
I
and
think
him.
any of you guys can try. Who wants to coup de grace this thing?
Toll the dead in it.
Go for it. Yeah, that'll be.
So wisdom save DC 14.
Hacha! That didn't count. Hacha! That one failed.
2d12. So I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Yes.
2d12.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
'cause
Oh, 'cause it's
Unless
taking
you
damage?
roll
it's
2
taking-
ones.
it's taking
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, nice.
2 ones? Nah, okay. You killed him.
All right.
A young hot millipede in the prime of his life cut down too soon.
I'm gonna shoot all those old timers.
He never even got to hang out in the Walmart parking lot like a dirtbag.
Oh.
I know.
You'll never huff like paint thinners from a plastic bag.
I've just seen 2 centipedes standing outside a quickie mart. Saying weed, going, dopey, dopey, put that in my hand, little man.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe you did this millipede a favor by killing it before it could turn into Jason Mewes.
Oh! That was nasty!
No offense, Jace. I know you watch the show.
Sorry, I know Jason's a big fan. And, we've been good friends for years now. I'm sure he doesn't mind. And we're friends in that I've seen some of his movies, but not all of them. So there you go. So, the millipedes are laying waste in front of you.
Hey, Elvira, guys, sorry, I mean, we've got to find things anyway, so do you guys mind if I try and get some poison out of these things? I'm kind of running low. Just take your time.
Yeah, go for it. Give me a survival check to gather some poison.
I'll assist.
Alright.
Okay.
So, Elvira, since she is technically your boss, will heal you for only another 9 health.
13? Do I manage to refill one of my vials of poison? 13.
How many doses do you get from a vial?
You said that there are 3 inside a vial. I only have 1 application left.
So you filled it up to 3 again. Yeah.
Awesome.
You got 2 doses of poison out of it.
Does this take any significant amount of time, or does it need to be rolled?
With assistance, let's say 10 minutes. Seems like a fair amount of time just to rip out something and squeeze it into a bottle with an ungloved hand. The colors are so trippy in here, guys. Am I the only one seeing this? Yes, you are.
I'm just gonna cure wounds myself as well.
Okay.
Because I got hit quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say in the time that he's doing this, you can do that. So, are we all ready to resume?
Yes.
Elvira
Yes.
Carry on to the
throws out.
stones.
Okay, so
The temple,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out, see that there's nothing weird moving in the water while I'm on the room.
Nothing more weird than frogs and fishes and things like that.
Okay.
Regular wildlife.
I now.
After all the... Sorry, yes.
After this, I'm no longer on the ground. I'm teleporting next to her. Every
Okay.
time she gets 60 feet away.
Jesus Christ, that sucks.
Fair enough. So, making your way through this thick, disgusting smelling mangrove swamp. That's the defining feature, I think, is the strong, sulfurous odor coming everywhere. Even bubbling up from beneath the water.
Does silent image create a smell?
No.
What does?
Minor.
Minor illusion.
Oh, got minor illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought minor illusion.
Just didn't kind
Under my
of like
nose,
a one of
puppy
those,
feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
those like rubbing the mint on your upper lip or whatever,
Some
the menthol.
That was it.
No problem.
Yeah.
I also took like a few minutes just to inspect them and repeat so that I can turn into one later.
Okay, I don't have the full stats for them. I'll write them out for you later.
Yeah.
They might be. They are like 30 HP creatures,
Wow, that's nice.
so they might be a high challenge rating. I'll try and calculate that, I
Well,
guess.
I mean, the level 2 challenge rating,
Yeah, I'll look at level 2 creatures and
those
see.
are like 40 to 60 hit points.
Okay, well that seems that's totally within the realm of what you can do
You
then.
can get up to 3 now, Flo. Right? It's half your druid level. You're on level
I thought
7.
it was a third of your druid.
Third.
The moon druid, I think
can
it's
get up
half.
to challenge 2.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
waiting for the next level to go up to challenge 3.
If it's a third, it won't go up next level. But 9 will get up to the 10.
Possible players handbook and all that.
We'll look it up later. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not pressing right now.
Okay.
So, make like it might be okay.
Okay.
So, making your way through the mangrove swamp, you guys are greeted by the sight of a pair of fiery golden eyes peeking right out at you guys from the bushes. A tiny little reptilian snout pokes out as well.
Reptilian?
Cobalt.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How far away from?
20 feet ahead, you can see it failing to stealthily watch you guys.
I will just speak to it in Draconic. You know we can see you, right?
It pops out of the bushes then, kinda hunched over, and says, "You outsiders," in sort of broken sounding common. Follow home.
You want us to follow you?
Why?
You like outsiders?
Keeper to talk
Want to speak to
at
us?
you. Yes,
The
yes.
boss.
Keeper.
Is it more comfortable for you to just speak in Draconic? I can translate for you, so I say this to him in Draconic.
Yes. I think
Okay.
that actually helps a bit. So that's kind of a kobold, a tiny little reptilian creature that's been harassing all of you guys through this entire journey down
Three
here.
dogs.
Why does your keeper want
Now-
to see us?
To speak to you, we need help. And I guess what would be surprising, I guess, for you guys, or what would stand out about this kobold is his color is just ash gray.
Different to the
completely.
ones we've seen before.
Yes.
Maybe these guys want to kill the dragon.
Green,
They might.
mostly.
Do any of the rest of you speak Draconic? I mean, I just want to know if you understand as well. Do you have any
Barely
questions
speak dwarf.
for him? No. You need our help, but your compatriots were trying to kill us upstairs.
Sounds like muckwalkers. We're the gray ones, not muckwalkers. They fight
Must be
outsiders.
different tribes.
Can I make an insight check just to see if he's bullshitting?
Yes, yeah. Might be hard to read the reptilian face. So,
14?
I would say you're not able to really read his emotions too clearly. He was not hiding very well, and he did jump out right when you called on him.
I want to search around to make sure he's alone. I
So
want to look
he
very carefully.
says that there's another tribe, that the ones that were attacked us were called muckwalkers. They're tribes called the Grey One.
Have I heard of different colored kobold tribes and what the difference?
Not really. There's no standard, like if a kobold is this color, it acts this way, but different kobolds do tend to be wildly different colors sometimes.
Okay.
Generally, a tribe is mostly the same color.
Okay.
What is at these ruins that we were heading towards?
Our home.
That's where you live.
Yes.
Well, that's convenient. So they live by these ruins.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
So he wants us to go with him to the ruins.
Yes.
So can we walk in with him and kind of have a weapon on him hidden? So if something happens, then we will just give him a quick blow and he'll
I can, from 60 feet away, I can do that.
So hostage.
Yeah,
so
you guys
taking
are all
hostage.
Just in
Teenagers.
case, not hostage.
Yeah, we're
we're trying to be
aware.
nice to him, but he's really our hostage.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that.
There's a lot of this going around.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Yeah, you guys
It's on the
can.
table, I think.
You guys can certainly stay aware, and he does tell you. You said you were looking around for others, right?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
12.
12. You do notice a couple others in the treetops above you.
Uh-huh.
He notices you looking. He says, "Yes, never travel alone in the swamp. Not
Okay.
anymore."
Okay, not anymore. Okay, let's go talk.
He says, I guess he says that in.
Okay.
I will translate.
Okay.
Good advice, like even in real life.
Yeah. So I'm going to swamp alone at night.
Very much.
Especially not if you're
Or
in
with
teenage.
anyone else.
All right.
Other horror movies.
so-
always go with other horror movie.
Let's follow him, I guess.
Yeah.
So he leads you, and this is miles and miles until nighttime. Yes. Well,
Are his friends still hiding away in the trees, or are they with us?
they stay above. Yes, they keep their
We're
distance.
probably traveling through the trees rather than through the water, because that water probably goes up to here.
Yeah, he's-
Me and Zembri also do, but probably not with them. Maybe like. Down
They try to keep their distance from you still, but yeah, maybe they spread out a lot further away since you're doing that. So, I would say yeah, they travel. It seems like for most of a day, it would be nighttime, but there's no sun or anything, no sky.
We're starting to get tired.
Yeah, but you feel very tired, I guess, at this point. It's been a long day of traveling through this disgusting, swelling swamp.
Yeah, we haven't had a rest before.
I think let's get there though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. I would say yeah, you guys.
So does that mean that we're approaching exhaustion levels?
We're like a huge party of 10 people. I feel secure.
We had a good full day's rest before we fought money. It's only been about a day now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'd say maybe you're around this little X that I drew.
Okay.
Probably about that
Okay.
on the map. It's not really drawn perfectly to scale or anything, but
Clear.
2 guest stars in 1 episode. How exciting!
A random
Surprise
encounter,
encounter.
So I'm gonna speak this kobold. What is your name?
Squelch.
Squelch. What is it? Well, while we're walking, right? We're still walking.
I would say maybe if you guys are feeling tired, they'll stop if you ask.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
This-
guys want to stop, or do you want to just
we'll
push
take a long
through?
rest if we can.
I could do with a short rest.
A short rest or a long rest?
Could we do it?
I just need a short rest.
Oh, we're tired, so we need to sleep for the night
Okay,
as
fuck
well.
it, let's have a long rest. I can go
Okay.
Could we do it in turns, so half of us stay awake while the other half?
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah, I'd say that's standard adventuring procedure. Yes. So I would say yeah, maybe even in the treetops, they're able to sort of check around, clear things, get you guys out of the water for sleep.
Our paladin watered up.
Whose bag's that?
Five other.
No.
This cat really likes your bag in particular.
The dog at the house probably.
God, that's funny. And tragic. Cats should mind their own business.
So
So,
just and become after that?
Oh yeah, I guess
At the
it
beginning of the rest?
Oh, it's 12 now.
is already 12. Yeah, okay, so that sounds good to me. We'll stop here.
Okay.
So, our heroes have been following a group of kobolds to their home. They fought off a centipede a millipede invasion.
Look at centipedes, man.
Okay, fine, they're centipedes.
There
A
was some
centipede
centipedes, there was some
invasion.
millipedes.
It was a mix. They're working together. Oh no!
They were
In real life, centipedes are dangerous and millipedes aren't.
trillipedes.
So,
Yeah.
So centipedes are the dangerous ones?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say centipedes. Yeah, they were giant centipedes, never millipedes. Anyone that said millipedes is a brazen jackass.
Adrian, when you edit the episode, you should make it really apparent that like every time he says centipedes, you should pop the audio over and like
Millipedes.
giant
But we'll stop here. Catch us next time on Dice, Nerds, and Nagas. That's so many things. Bye.
Bye.